All right, gentlemen, worship is war, but so is surrender. Jesus said in Luke 9:23 that if anyone wishes to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. Brother, salvation is not about the finish line. It is the beginning of the transformation. But then comes the daily battle of sanctification. What is sanctification? After justification, or the forgiveness of our sins, where we are declared righteous before God through Christ's sacrifice, sanctification is the lifelong, ongoing process of becoming more like Christ. It is God changing you from the inside out. When we give our lives to Jesus, we are saved by grace. Our sins are forgiven through his blood, and we are made new. But even after salvation, God is still working on us. But why? Because our old habits, our pride, anger, lust, selfishness, fear, our worldly mindset, they don't disappear overnight. Sanctification is a daily process of God teaching us to die to your old self and walk in obedience with him. It's not about earning salvation. It's about transformation after salvation. Jesus promised or never promised comfort. He promised only the cross. And when he said those words, every man listening at that time understood what it meant to carry their cross. It meant suffering, sacrifice, humility, and it was a death march. But Jesus used that imagery intentionally because following him was never meant to be casual or comfortable. And yet Christ carried his cross willingly. He endured the rejection, the pain, the nails, the shame, because his mission was greater than his comfort. Now, as followers of Christ, we are called to walk that same road, not to save ourselves, and Jesus already did that, but because we belong to him now. Taking up your cross daily means choosing obedience when your flesh wants rebellion. It means fighting temptation instead of feeding it. It means standing firm when culture around us tells us to compromise. It means waking up every day, every morning, and saying that I belong to Jesus, not the world, not my flesh, and not my old life, not my old self. That old man is dead. Because, brothers, sanctification is the warfare. God is cutting away the old man and building something stronger inside of you, something with endurance, holiness, courage, something with discipline and faith. And that process can hurt sometimes. I know it's going to. Some days, obedience will cost comfort. Some days, following Christ will cost popularity, probably, relationships, convenience, or your own pride. But I believe the Christian life was never meant about preserving yourself. It was about surrendering yourself so that Christ can shape you into the man he created you to be. The world tells men to chase pleasure, comfort, status, and self-glory. But Jesus tells men to die to themselves and follow him. One path leads to destruction, the other leads to life. Now, a weak man will protect his comfort. A godly man will carry his cross. So don't run from the process and don't drop the cross. What old habits or mindsets is God asking you to surrender right now? And are you pursuing comfort more than obedience? And what will it take for you to take up your cross daily and look at your life?